1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2. What's a podcast? Season 4, episode 13.
You forgot the name of the podcast?
I didn't want to call it a podcast because like
What's
I was
my
watching.
podcast?
I was watching Earn Your Leisure, and they were saying how they stopped calling it a podcast. They started calling
Oh,
it a show.
all
And
right.
But it's in the name though.
I know. I've been thinking about it all week since I listened to the
What's
show.
your show?
I mean, listen,
Are we about to change our name?
our listens and our subscribers went up. You know what I mean?
yeah, I mean, it's a show.
We had a very focused marketing campaign this week over the past 3-4
All
days.
right. Okay.
And we saw an improvement in our listeners. So
Assassinating my character. That was
Listen,
the marketing campaign.
It worked.
I mean,
it worked.
Did it work?
They got us.
We got some
YouTube
comments.
subscribers. Yeah, we got YouTube
We did get some
subscribers and
comments, you're
comments,
right.
and you know what I mean. So now that I know how to properly edit video, it's over.
Ooh.
It's over.
It's over, huh? All right.
It's over. It's over. 2 videos a week.
Bash Abdul every week.
Not even. It took me like honestly, it took me like 20 minutes. You know what I'm saying? Like it was just.
Yeah.
It was easy. So we're gonna have an improved social media presence. But shout out to everybody listeners. I am DJ Jerome Bacon III. Shout out to my guy, always available, hashtag Sheware Eddie.
What up?
And doesn't watch Black TV Abdul.
Anti-black TV. Abdul.
Anti-Black TV Abdul. Do remember.
Whites only.
Oh, wow. Defund the FBI Abdul.
That's going to be the next video snippet.
That's the title.
Jerome's going to like scratch that
show.
like whites only.
I'm going to see Pierre this week, so I'm going to have that edit. I'm going to have that chopped up.
That's going to be the T-shirt.
Listen,
whites only.
Listen.
No coloreds allowed.
Abdul was outside.
Whoa.
Abdul was outside Mar-a-Lago protesting last night. Okay?
No bullshit.
He was mad that Trump got raided. You feel me? So
shout out to all creators.
Hey, Abdul secretly wears that Red Nationals hat all the time. That's
all
his
day, every day.
The Red Nationals hat.
Whoa. Listen.
No.
Struck a
I
chord
don't
right
use the
there.
red one that often, actually.
Yeah.
I'm without a hat on today for the first time.
You fresh.
Yeah.
You went and saw the barber, put you in there.
Our guy today.
You know what I'm
Shout
saying?
out to Freddie.
No doubt.
You know what I'm saying?
Got that straight razor shape up.
Straight razor to the dome.
Pause.
Ready for the weekend and traveling and all that. I'm gonna put the hat back on though. I think
Nah, you good.
my head is a little bit too shiny right now. You know what I mean?
It's fresh.
Yeah.
Yo,
shiny.
Do remember if you're listening to this podcast, you should subscribe.
You should watch it
to us on youtube.com/backslash what's a podcast, because you will then get to see what we're actually talking about.
No doubt.
And also what's a podcast.live for our previous 172 episodes.
And we should say this, we haven't said this in a long time, is that we are available also on all podcast platforms. Apple Podcast, Spotify, Stitcher,
iHeartRadio, I think.
iHeartRadio or whatever.
Yeah.
But listen, subscribe, comment, rate us. You know what I'm saying? Do all that good shit, man. It helps with since we've been on a marketing campaign tier, as Jerome Baker III likes to put it.
Listen,
all that helps our analytics, man. Help us out. We're giving you all this content for free.
It's not even about analytics, bro. We need to get this bag. Inflation is very real out here.
It's coming.
And it's not coming. It's here. And I would hate to have to get a real
It's gonna get
job.
worse. I think it's
going to get worse. It's definitely going to get worse.
So if we do our job here and you know what I'm saying, get it popping, then I don't have to work more hours and we can just have a podcast.
And if you have any insight on how we can get the bag, aka some sponsors for the show. Listen.
So here's my thing.
We're new in this space. We're not new, but
I mean we're 173.
I mean we're not new, but when it comes to making,
we just started fucking with the YouTube.
We're 173 episodes deep.
We've only been doing this for 3.5 years.
Before the pandemic.
So maybe saying that we're new to this is not completely accurate.
We're consistent.
However,
we are new. We are new to taking it serious, right? We're new to taking it serious. We're looking at some of our influence and some of our peers, and seeing that we can really make a impact in this space. You know what I
I
mean?
will do this, guys. I don't think there's another podcast or show out of Washington D.C. that's more popping than ours.
Not at all. Not at
Not that I
all.
know of.
We
That's
just have to.
without bias.
Yeah, we just need to align with the right sponsors. Go to Podcast Week, do all
Yeah.
that kind of stuff. But we're gonna take it serious for the next 6 months. You know what I'm saying? We're really gonna get it popping
All right.
because once it gets cold this year, the DJ ain't gonna dry up. Everything gonna slow down in these streets, man. It's
Yeah.
so dead outside right now.
I mean, listen, monkeypox is out here.
Right,
That
and
shit is crazy.
and China
Yeah, I
China
saw that.
identified another virus.
Another joint.
You know what I'm
And
Get the
saying?
they
fuck
said
out of here.
It's like
The-
88% fatal.
It's a
Does
killer.
that mean? Yeah, that means it'll kill you 88% of the time. I think.
Like 88% of the people will die that catch it.
Yeah,
Fuck, that's a lot of people.
without the vaccine. Yeah. So
Well,
what
what vaccine?
they're gonna have to find one.
I
Make
honestly
one.
just saw a headline and that
Yeah,
was
they
part
hadn't
of like
they
the
hadn't got that
Instagram
far
headline.
yet. Yeah, they hadn't got that far
Is it
yet. I
an
think
airborne virus?
they
I
don't
don't
even
even
know,
know.
bro. They just had a
I don't
name
even
for
know.
it.
Oh
The Langya,
don't even know.
Langy. But so the issue, what I also read too, is as the polar ice melts, a
Yeah.
lot of diseases are going to be released into the air
Oh, geez.
that haven't been around since
Dinosaurs and shit.
since dinosaurs. Yeah.
Oh.
So it's gonna be ill. I don't know if you guys saw they had record flooding in Korea. Like
everywhere.
No. But the flooding in Korea was insane.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
Worst
I saw
rain-
one.
worst rain
Our
in
guy,
80
Sung posted a picture.
Is he
With
over there?
people's car. No,
Oh,
I
he's
think
Korean
he
now.
was just posting a picture from Korea
Oh, it's
because
people.
somebody's car was
Yeah, he's
completely submerged and some kid was just sitting on top of his car. He looked
Worst-
completely hopeless.
Worst
Damn.
rain in 80 years. Funny enough, Bobby Hundreds and the Hundreds crew are there, I guess, right now.
I think he's
I think
Korean too, isn't he?
they're
He is
Korean. Yeah, he's
but
Korean.
they're there. So like they said that
They got
had to-
hemmed up.
They had to sing karaoke all night to avoid the
Oh,
rain. Like,
sorry,
you know what I'm saying?
guys.
Yeah, poor
Motherfuckers
guy.
love karaoke out there. I don't know if that's a off night. They might have done that even if it was a Friday
No
night.
shit.
The homegirl
Respectfully.
sent me like a TikTok clip of people criticizing K-pop fans now because they're no longer imitating like black artists; they're now imitating Spanish artists. But the
Are they
crazy
got
part
the Bad
about
Bunny
it is
joints?
the K-pop artists don't. The K-pop people who are doing the singing, they don't know what they're saying. Like they don't really know the Spanish; they're just singing.
Get the fuck out
Wait.
of here.
Bro,
You're
I'll
joking.
find it.
They're
The K-
speaking
like-
it's Spanish.
Because K-pop is in Korean.
They're
No, it's
singing
in
in
English.
Spanish. They're
I
singing.
think it's like a mix of both.
Because I've seen.
Yo.
Oh well, the ones I guess who do it in English, they also do interviews in English so they can speak English.
Okay.
However, what it seems like Jerome is now saying is that they're
They're singing
also
in
doing
Spanish?
songs in Spanish, but they cannot even speak Spanish.
That's dope.
That's 100% what I'm saying. I need to find.
That's
That
crazy.
I
is
need to find
hilarious.
it because when she sent it to me, I didn't believe
They
it.
probably sound like how I sounded in DR last week. Como se llama? ¿Qué pasó?
Perfect.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Listen, man,
¿Qué
it's all
pasó,
good.
mi amigo?
There's also been, and this was something that's kind of been floating around the internet here in DC. I'm looking for this message with the homegirl. There was a club in DC where somebody had a sign that says a 10 in Woodbridge is a 3
Oh, right.
in Miami.
I mean, listen,
Kind of harsh. VA hip hop news,
Very,
DMV,
very
whoever
accurate.
whoever we follow. I mean, it's the bottle service tables are just the signs are just getting more and more creative.
have
You
you
know,
ever
the
fucked
more
with a
that
chick
y'all-
from Woodbridge?
My child's mother's from Woodbridge.
Boom.
Or she's from there or lives there?
I mean, no, she lives right around the corner from me, but she's from
I
Woodbridge.
know, but her family, she grew up in Woodbridge.
Oh yeah, no, her people still live there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yo,
Listen.
don't sleep on VA.
No. Listen,
Oh, listen, look at
And-
who's
and hold on,
defending VA.
hold on, nah, because
Look at
Oh,
who's
no,
came
no.
to VA's rescue.
nah, because most people that are in Miami ain't from Miami anyways. A
Very
lot of them
true.
motherfuckers be from Virginia.
Oh no, there's
True.
a lot.
You know?
I mean, without us sounding like we're judging women,
Yeah.
at the risk of sounding like that, I'm not trying to get canceled. We're just at the brink of making it.
Yeah.
All right.
right. We got 3 new followers. Go ahead.
Yeah.
My wife might be listening to this episode.
Listen, I'm
Y'all
I'm I'm
motherfuckers better not send her this shit either.
I'm honestly not mad at Woodbridge or Virginia at all. Woodbridge actually
Yeah,
Woodbridge has an Apple store, so clearly they're doing something right.
that's new though. That just got here.
No, it's been there. It's been there for a couple years now.
Where is it?
Been
In
there for a minute.
Potomac Mills?
Look,
No,
look,
no,
listen.
no.
I know my way around Woodbridge.
I do. There's
I'm talking about Abdul. Where is it?
yeah.
Potomac Mills.
Hey,
So
I've been,
it's
I've been,
no.
I've been anywhere up and down the DMV.
There's like a new shopping center out there that also has a Wegmans, the biggest Wegmans on the East Coast. Got a movie theater.
Oh
in it.
wow. Okay.
Yeah,
A movie
so
theater.
The
in
Wegman has a
and
movie
the Wegmans
inside.
go up to the second story joints.
Oh,
Cracking.
damn.
Oh shit.
Oh, yeah, but I spent.
Is there any
much
joints
time-
out there?
Crazy.
I spent a lot of time in Woodbridge with Bella.
A lot of
so,
lot
you
of
know
white
what I'm
girls out in
saying?
Woodbridge.
No, there's everything.
No, yeah. It's,
Majority white though.
I would say nah.
Everything. It's
I would say
literally
it's a pretty
everything.
even mix.
Yeah, it's everything
Yeah.
out there. to be
Oh
honest.
yeah.
Yeah, for
Yeah.
sure.
All right. Shout out to Woodbridge.
Season 4, episode 13, aka episode 173. What's the podcast? Weekend recap. Abdul went to a wedding in West Virginia.
No, it was actually
Oh.
in Leesburg. It was at Wine Country Leesburg.
Same difference.
Shout out to
Middleburg, Lisburg.
Nah, I think it was Leesburg.
Yeah,
What's Middleburg?
just like right around there.
Oh, okay. Shout out to my man Aman, man, big listener of the show, been listening to us from day one. I think he might have actually listened to all 173 episodes. I've known him
Yeah.
for a really, really long time, and congratulations to him and his beautiful wife. I didn't get them a gift though. I gotta send them something, man. What do y'all do when you go to a wedding? Are you still giving gifts, or you just kind of
What do you mean
hoping
you still
that-
giving gifts?
I DJ them, so I don't do nothing.
Yeah.
No, if you're not DJ,
Yeah, you gotta get it. You gotta get a gift, dog. But you have a while to get
Do
a gift.
people remember? Think about it.
I mean, it's at a registry, dog. You mail it to them. Like,
I know, but if you don't give a gift, I'm not saying I'm not gonna give a gift. I'm simply saying, do people remember if you don't give a gift? They don't. Nobody cares.
You remember.
No, you don't. Who
Yeah.
didn't get you a gift for your wedding?
No, I'm saying you remember that you didn't get them a gift.
I don't give a fuck. I saved myself
Okay.
some dollars.
I mean,
It was a
yeah.
great wedding. The food was amazing and a lot of
Yeah.
Sprite.
You gotta pay for your own food. Pretty
know.
much when you go to a wedding, you gotta pay for you and your girls.
I was
Plate.
also thinking that I'm just gonna Apple Pay him some money instead of
No.
getting something from the registry.
Nah, get him something from the registry.
Why? Why can't I just give my man some money and be like, "Yo, here's
Because
some."
it's not as thoughtful. That money's gonna be gone. Like he's gonna go to the gas station, fill up, and the money's gone. If you buy him something, then they always remember you bought him something.
Nah, I
Okay.
disagree.
I mean, to each their own.
I
Does he need the
disagree.
money? Does he need?
No, he doesn't need money, but I
He
just think
probably needs that
it's
blender.
something-
He probably needs that blender or that, KitchenAid on his registry.
I just think people don't. It's not him doing the registry. I think that's maybe
Yeah,
his girl
wife,
doing
yeah.
the registry, his wife doing it.
yeah.
And
That's who's gonna know you didn't get him a gift.
yeah.
And she probably got a spreadsheet because then after you get all the gifts, you got to write thank you cards. So you know.
But I mean, what happened to the days of giving somebody like an envelope of cash or
Oh,
like,
I mean, you
just
do, you
giving
do that
spread?
at the wedding.
Right. So I could always just claim like, "Yo, did you get my money?" And even if I didn't get, wait, you've never done that? I mean, I
Nah.
haven't either. Me
Nah.
neither.
So I don't know what's going on there, but my weekend, I went to Richmond with my daughter. It was fantastic.
Oh, really?
What's in
Um,
What
Richmond?
was out there?
I was supposed to be there with my niece, but she got called to go to work.
Oh, the
at
little
last
duns out
minute.
there.
Yeah, the little duns out there. So they both
What's
worked.
that guy's
Lin-
name?
what-
Chef Lindo.
Lindo?
Chef Lindo. My
He's not
God.
out there no more, is he?
Yeah, he's still out there.
Oh, I
Yeah,
thought he
for
moved
sure.
somewhere.
Nah, he's still out there. That's my guy, man. We're trying to make it work.
We gotta get a new intro for the
He's gonna be
podcast.
up here. He'll be up here in the next 6 months. Hopefully,
Tell him we need a new intro, outro.
I will tell him in the next 6 months. Hopefully, he'll be living up here.
You about
So I
to be
gotta-
Silent Tom's assistant?
something like that. We got to get him right. We're gonna get it, but that's
All
You
right.
gonna be staying with you, or you
We
gonna get you gonna step it up to the 2-bedroom?
we're gonna make something work. We're gonna make
Okay.
something work. You know what I'm saying?
Alright.
But They
If you're new
so
to the show, we also have a producer called Silent Tom who just does not appear on any of the audio or video. My bad.
Ever.
Sorry for cutting you off.
nah, it's all good. So we ended up going rock climbing because my daughter is an
Indoor.
avid indoor rock climber. Yeah, they got a spot out there
Oh,
that is
that's fire.
official. So it's that's the realest workout ever. I don't care what anybody says. Like it's one
Our
thing
guy,
to it's
Did you
one thing
get
to
busy?
no. It's one thing to lift weights, like be like weight room strong, but that stuff is like body strong.
Yeah, like lifting your own weight with your like
your own, yeah,
fingertips.
yeah, for sure. Like your fingers are in pain at the end of it. So Bella went crazy out there for an hour. I knew she was gonna take a nap on the way back. It knocked her out
nice.
before we got to like I don't even,
Woodbridge.
Ashland. No, like Ashland, like 15 miles away. She was already knocked out.
Did you hit any traffic? Or it was,
Incredible traffic.
I know.
Took 3.5
There's
hours. To get
always there's always traffic right there,
but
95 by
but the worst
Fredericksburg.
part about it though is like is
Yeah.
they no we had the lane both times. We had the HOV both times,
Still,
and the traffic was still crazy.
yeah.
They're
I
doing so much
sometimes get off the
construction.
highway, man, and I take that 301 joint or
Yeah.
Route 1.
Yeah,
and
I
then,
mean 301 is a move too. It's
yeah,
just when I saw that the HOV was open, and I know how far the HOV goes now, because I
yeah.
say within a couple of years it'll pretty much almost be at Richmond, right?
Pretty
The
much.
HOV. I was just disappointed, man. But we made it. We made it there. We made it back. Saw some of the homies that pull up to Darla and Nikki that live in Richmond. They had a
Wow.
party, so we pulled up on them for like 20, 30 minutes. But it was
A
so
day party.
yeah. But it was
You pulled up
so
with Bella.
yeah.
It
It
was
Word.
was
hot.
it was so humid out there.
Yeah.
It was like uncomfortably humid,
Yeah.
and I knew it was gonna. I knew I didn't want to keep it the day party long because the minute we pulled out, first dude we see in front of the day party is just chucking up everything he drank right in
Yeah.
front of the venue. And I was like, "Ooh, baby, he's not feeling too good, baby. We're gonna be here for
Yeah.
10 minutes." You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So, but Richmond is tight, man. Like, there's a lot of good food down there.
There is a lot of good food. in Richmond.
Lot of, you know, Richmond's solid, man. And like I said, my niece, my nephew are down there, so it's always great. We're gonna try to see them in a few weeks before school starts, so it should be fun. I think I had how many gigs did I? I only had 3 gigs this weekend. I say that like I'm disappointed in myself, but they were solid.
That's light for you.
I was supposed to DJ with Serrani on Saturday night, but he didn't make it.
Serrani,
The artist,
the artist,
yeah,
he's
the
still
artist.
making music.
No, I was gonna play like 3 of his old songs. Like he was gonna perform 3 or 4 of his.
Oh,
old
he was
songs.
gonna
I don't
be
even know who that
at the
is.
African joint.
You know, no game,
It's
Serrani.
it's Serrani.
Yeah,
Nope.
Oh
yes,
my
you
God.
do, bro.
Yes, you do.
Yes, you do.
Mm,
We'll play it later. Anyhow, that didn't happen, but
He
I
was
still
gonna be
had
at the joint in Silver Spring.
yeah, I joined Silver Spring. Yeah,
he never showed up.
they told me he was coming through. I made sure I had all the songs. He didn't pull up.
No problem.
I can't do nothing about it at that point. Yeah, for
I
sure.
think While She Fire is gonna be at that spot in Silver Spring. Does it have a rooftop?
Yeah, but both spots. There's a couple spots in Silver Spring. So
Oh, I
he'll
think
either
he's
be
gonna
at
be there.
And
this
they all
weekend.
crack, right? They
he'll
all
either
go
be at
off.
Society or he'll be at Caldi's. Oh, they go crazy.
Caldi's.
Yeah.
That's the name of it.
They go crazy.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
it's
yeah.
just I enjoy being in those spots, new spaces. Society I think is owned by a Guyanese family or either Guyanese or Trini, I believe.
Okay.
Society is a spot that, and I used to play at Caldi's on Mondays. So I've
Yep.
had the residencies at both. But
What?
I just need them to take care of their equipment a bit better. Like it's not like I need places to take care of the equipment the way Heist takes care of the equipment. Like Heist.
Well, that was
cares,
owned
you
by
know
a
what I'm saying?
DJ, so he knew what time it
Right.
was.
But I'm just
Is that
the rest-
coming back? Is Ice coming back?
Yeah, that's supposed to open
Really?
September. Yeah.
Same location?
Same location.
Yeah. But different concept, I think, right? Is it going to be Heist?
Heist is supposed to be the name still, but they supposedly made it bigger.
Same
Hmm.
owners?
Same owners.
Well, no, I don't think the same owners that you think. There's a new owner.
I'm thinking about Chuck and
No,
this is like
no.
this is like an Indian maybe a guy?
Vinoda.
You probably know him too.
Oh, I do
Winona-
know him.
Yeah,
Dude
he's
with
close.
the hair.
He's close with Bowser.
Yep.
And,
Yeah, I
he's-
know.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
they're supposed to be opening soon.
Okay.
Which I'm looking forward to because I have a great relationship with them. So
Word.
hopefully I'll get in there on the weekends.
Okay.
But yeah, I mean, there's it was a solid weekend.
Eddie,
I
where were
mean-
you at? You do anything?
No, we had friends visit from out of town, so we were just kind of doing our thing around the crib locally, going to do brunch and shit like that. Yeah, we didn't do too much.
Where did you go to brunch?
I
You
went
don't
to
want to blow
brunch.
it up?
Nah, I mean I don't care. I just went to that place Tate, like the little coffee shop sandwich spot in DuPont.
Where is that? I've never
There's
been there.
one in DuPont.
They're putting one on 14th Street as well.
There's like 20 of them now, I think.
Yeah,
but
yeah,
they're
yeah.
popping
Really?
everywhere.
Yeah.
But it's right there where the old Starbucks used to be in DuPont Circle on Connecticut, down by like
Yeah,
where the club
yeah,
where all
yeah.
the clubs are, like right by Residence and all that. It's on the corner.
You mean the Starbucks that used to be on DuPont on the Circle is now closed?
No, that's open. The one that was just further down south of the Circle on Connecticut.
Oh yeah, on the
Like by
weird
1223
corner.
and all
Yeah,
that.
yeah, yeah. That one
So
is closed.
That one is closed now. It's a place called
Wow.
Tate.
Okay.
Tate.
That was
It's
a
banging.
big
They got good
Starbucks.
they got good food, solid like cafe food. Not
All right.
crazy.
Yeah, I think that place is like kind of blown up. At first, it was very like not so well known, but obviously
It's just good, yo. So if you got a quality product, like the coffee's good, the food's good. I mean,
It's like Call Your Mother. They're blowing up.
Yeah, it's not too expensive. So like,
no, you want to know what the
Checks all
fire
the
is? You
boxes.
don't want to know what the fire is? There's a new place
Yums.
in Mount Pleasant that opened. No, La Tejana, which does these Texas style breakfast burritos.
yeah, I know that shit blew up.
And they've
been sold out at like
they
8 in the
sell
morning.
out. They
Yeah.
sell out. Doors open at 7:30. I take Bella out there. The line is past the block. Like the line's going
Like
hit the
past
corner.
Lamont Street, yeah.
Past the line hits a left onto Lamont Street.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? And the little breakfast burritos, like they're cracked. They used to do a pop up.
They're probably $12 each.
No, $6 each.
Yeah, they're little.
But they're mad little, huh? So you
they're
need
not
two,
mad
three of
little,
them.
but you need 2 or 3 of them.
Yeah,
you know
need
what I'm saying?
4.
But the
Is
people,
it owned by what? White people?
no, Spanish. The
Oh,
girl's
good.
Spanish. Yeah.
Okay.
It used to be a Vietnamese spot that nobody ate at in Mount Pleasant.
Yeah,
only thing Mount Pleasant needs now, we need some black food over here. You know,
For
what I'm saying?
sure. We need more black food throughout the whole city.
We got Filipino. Mind you, if you're listening, and people, I live in Mount Pleasant. Filipino. We got the Texas spot. There's a carryout. There is Vietnamese. There's L. There's Mother Deer. I think Mother Deer.
Martha
Deer.
Martha Deer Pizza Place.
I heard that pizza is off the chain.
cracking.
Yeah.
They're a
That's
little
right
small,
across the
though.
street from the barbershop.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they're a little.
my
They're a
wife's
little.
my wife's cousin, who lives in New York, was down here, and she was just ranting and raving about it.
It's good. It's good. Yeah, they
It's this
started to
Greek
do.
Greek kid.
They started to do other. He's actually really close with Silent Tom too, but they
Yeah.
actually started to do other food now. So they grill during the day. I saw them the other day. They grill during the day.
Yeah,
and just
no,
be
he's
like
a sick
selling
chef.
food. Yeah, yeah.
I found a
real.
pizza spot that was pretty fire, and I thought Emmy Square has been pretty official for me. Have y'all ever had Emmy Square?
Mhm.
And
Yeah.
then the what was the spot the Detroit style joint right by the shop? What's it called? Red Wing?
Red light.
Red
Red
light.
light. That's just
Red
fire.
Light was pretty good. But have
No,
y'all
that's
ever
fire.
have you had Little Beast?
No, where's that?
No,
at?
where's that at?
It's uptown, all the way Chevy Chase on the DC
Oh,
side.
I don't leave DC.
On what? On Wisconsin?
Yeah, no, it's on Connecticut, but it's
Okay.
in DC. I mean,
How
it's
far?
just-
How far by Jetty
Just past-
Sandwich Spot?
just
Is it by a gas
Uh,
station? Is it? You said
gas
it's on
station.
Connecticut?
yeah, it's on Connecticut, right before
There's-
you get to the Circle, right past
there's-
military.
There's 2 or 3 gas stations right there. Like where the
Yep,
where's
there's a Safeway right there. All
It's
that.
right
yeah.
where that dude ran up on the sidewalk. That
Yes, the
car.
old
Yeah.
woman ran into the Greek restaurant and killed
It's
somebody.
right there
Yeah.
by the
right there,
Starbucks
right
and
there
all
on the
that.
next block.
yeah.
On the next
Yeah,
block up.
Yeah.
What's it called?
It's fire, Little Beast.
Okay.
So obviously, if you live in DC, this is the section of the show you need to pay attention
Is
to.
it square, round? What kind of pizza is it?
It's square. It's square.
Ooh,
It's Detroit
It's my
style.
favorite.
But
Oh,
but
Detroit?
there's that place. But there's that place
Fire.
Pie. No, there's that place Pie on 14th in Florida. They sell Detroit and they sell regular style pizza.
I like squares.
Right
I
there,
like-
right
I
there
like it all.
across from the old Palace 5.
Yep. I
There's a
know
new
it.
pizza place
Okay.
right there, and they sell Detroit style and regular.
Pizza
So,
spots are
I like-
making a big impact
Who,
in the city.
who
all of a
doesn't like
sudden.
pizza?
I think people.
I
don't
kind of
like-
given up pizza for a long time, man. You know, I used to work at Pizza Hut.
I didn't
That was
know
the OG
I didn't
spot.
know that.
Y'all didn't know that?
Nah, you delivered or you worked at Pizza
No,
Hut?
I was a waiter.
Oh, at Pizza Hut.
Yeah.
Oh
shit.
shit!
I was a waiter.
Like in a dine-in restaurant.
Yeah.
Yo, apple pie pizza, fire.
Apple pie?
And they had the Pizza Hut buffet with the apple
No,
pie
Nah, you know,
pizza,
you
my
know what
joint
the,
didn't
cherry
have a
pie
my joint
pizza.
nah,
never
you know what the
had a
swindle
buffet.
was. The swindle was when you got the little reading coupons over the summer, and it said that you like read so many books and you completed the program and it gave you a free personal pan pizza.
Oh yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah,
I
swindle.
used to have book of them joints. I used to just sell some of
1992,
those.
1992. Holler at me. That was our
We
thing.
the Pizza Hut by my school, like in high school, we used to skip school and go to Pizza Hut, all you can eat lunch buffet, put
Yeah, my
work
shit
in.
didn't have a buffet in it.
You know what was tight about my high school though? We had open lunch
Off campus lunch.
off campus. Yeah, you
Yeah.
had you had lunch in
Even
the
for
cafeteria.
freshmen or
Everybody.
every year.
Every year,
Okay.
everybody. So because we had like 4,000 kids in my high school.
Oh my
So
God.
oh yeah. So when it came to 11:06, it was like we had Taco Bell, Pizza Hut, Arby's, the mall, Burger King, everything within like a 5-minute walk. I mean, this is like privileged white kids in 1998. So you know what I mean.
I can't front. I just come to America and I like cafeteria food.
It was all new to you.
It was all new to me. I was like, this shit is delicious. I like the pizza at school. Nobody loved like the pizza. That was my first time having pizza was in America in the cafeteria.
Oh damn. So
Yeah.
you like if you like that, you like every kind of pizza.
Yeah, well, that was my first time trying out pizza. I actually had pepperoni pizza with pork on it. I didn't know
You
that
didn't
shit was
even know
pork.
that.
Yeah.
That shit was so good.
It was
Nah, it was so
You
good.
lying? Yeah, you
was
lying?
good. It was
Cause that
good.
It
first,
turned you out. You were like, that's my first experience with
it
pizza.
was
Yeah.
good. But
You're
once
not
I
gonna-
found out it was pork, I stopped
Yeah.
eating it.
yeah. If you live in DC, in or around DC, shoot us your favorite pizza spots. We'd appreciate it. Season 4,
I like All
episode
Purpose.
13. All Purpose is solid. Right there
Solid.
on 9th Street. I rock with
Yeah.
All Purpose. I just saw a tweet from Angela Yee, who basically said that the Breakfast Club, as you know it, is officially over.
Wow.
Is she out or is who
First
think's
Jesus
out?
and Mero and now the Breakfast Club?
She tweeted it 46 minutes ago. The Breakfast Club, as you know it, is officially over.
What
With a love emoji. That's all she said. She ain't saying nothing else.
what?
Maybe they're going off Hot 97 and taking it somewhere else.
They're
No,
on
I-
power. They're on Power 105.
Wait, but
I
maybe
think
maybe they're
they've-
leaving Power 105 and going somewhere else.
I think Charlemagne's gone.
I think they've all just outgrown each other. I listened to Charlemagne's podcast with Andrew Schultz, and he said something.
You think
um,
Charlemagne is just broke out, or you think they got him?
I think-
got him out the way.
No,
Because if you're
he's
saying
gone.
if
He's
it's
gone.
if they're
No,
saying that
he's been
He's
in
been
limbo
alluding to
in
leaving.
terms of leaving,
while.
and also
Yeah.
in terms of not wanting to re-sign his contract.
Yeah.
So I would not be surprised if something took them over the top.
So who's his replacement? Who do you think?
I mean,
Nobody.
they'll just have Envy hold it down for a minute. They'll have Angela Yee hold it down for a minute. I mean, it's not a big deal. Like it'll be on Twitter tomorrow morning. Like somebody will have the story. You
Let
know
me
what I'm
see if
saying?
there's any new headlines. If somebody has any news.
I mean, truthfully, like that show just wasn't.
I don't listen to it.
I didn't
wasn't-
listen to it either.
It wasn't a positive spin on the culture at all. You know what I'm saying? It was very not cool. But you know, it is what it is, man. So as Abdul does the knowledge, we'll keep it pushing. If you also live in DC, this is our last DC thing for a minute. Grilled Cheese Social, which is a famed day party that I am a part of, is back in DC. August 27th at Sandlot Anacostia.
Is that for the grand opening or is that
Grand-
Sandlot Anacostia?
I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I know it's it's the first Rock Creek thing in a year and a year, and we had 200 free RSVPs. We dropped about an hour and a half ago, and we have moved through 149 of those 200 RSVPs. So the only thing with the RSVP is you got to be there by 6. Doors open at 4.
Wait,
So-
what is the date of the breakfast of this?
Grilled Cheese Social, August
Yeah.
27th.
I'm in town. Oh, word.
Saturday,
All right.
Saturday, August 27th.
Where is it?
Sandlot South.
Anacostia.
Sandlot.
Wicked.
Anacostia.
All right, good.
So it should be a good time. If you know what I'm saying, I used to hold that party down. We bring guest DJs in.
Does that mean
Are you
you're
gonna have a
DJing?
guest chef?
The chef is gonna be Dirt. Do you guys know Dirt?
Yep.
Yeah, of
Mr.
course.
H. Yeah, so Dirt's gonna be the chef.
It's
Dirt,
the
his
young
man, gonna be the
homie.
chef. And
Do
we
you know
got.
what's on the menu?
I don't know what's on the menu yet. We got Spencer playing,
Coach
That's
Eagle.
gonna be
and
fire.
we got one more DJ who I think we're waiting to confirm.
Are
so
you
I can't
playing
put
too?
out there. Yeah. Me and Matthias
Okay.
are gonna play as Darling Nikki, so that'll be fun. Um, and that'll be a good time, man. You know what I'm saying? It'll be a good sort of
So you,
throwback.
Matthias, Jared, and
We're not sure. We're trying to
lock somebody else down.
we're trying to just confirm. Wait on this woman DJ to confirm, and once we do that, then we'll update everything. So it should be solid, man. If you live in DC, pull up.
Come
If you
through.
miss, obviously, if you miss the free tickets, get the $20 joints. Because I think they go
Yeah,
up to
just
30.
pay for that shit.
I think they go up to 35 when they're.
What's
when
What's the difference?
Buy me a ticket.
Just the first ones are free. We just wanted to lock in that support.
No, I'm saying, but with like the 25, 35, like
You can pull up whenever you want. I haven't looked at 35, but I know the one is the free RSVP you had to be there by 6 or else it's not valid. So the $20 ones I need to look, and the 35 is just more like a day of at the door, more of an inconvenience fee is really what it is.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
I think I should be able to probably be able to sneak in.
Yeah, pull up. Just hit me.
Abdul's gonna sneak in.
Definitely.
He's not gonna sneak in. He's gonna be like, "Yo, Rome, I'm outside. Come get
No
me."
doubt.
Like it's never
No
that.
doubt.
Yeah, you remember that one party we were at a couple of years ago? I won't say whose party it was, and we got a table and a whole bunch of bottles, and
That was like not even a couple years ago. Was it a couple years ago?
Was
I
I
don't want to.
DJing?
I don't want
Or
to
was
get. I
you
don't want to
saying-
be too specific.
I don't even know if you were DJing, Rome, but we were all up there.
I don't remember
We
the
were all
party.
there.
I think we had like
he DJ'd
6
a portion of
bottles.
it, and then walked out on the
No, we didn't even walk out on the tab. There was no
yeah, the
tab.
free table.
We had the free table wristband.
Put it in. I've never heard of that before. Put that in the private chat so that I know what y'all are talking about because I don't remember.
All right, I'll tell you what happened.
Nevertheless, in world news, particularly, we watched it play out yesterday, on Twitter last night. Donald Trump's he released a statement saying that his house was being raided by the FBI. To which I don't know if you guys saw that there's actual photos of handwritten notes that he tried to flush down the toilet, like CNN.
Well, so I don't think that he was in Mar-a-Lago. They said he was in like New York.
I don't know. He released a statement, so I don't know if he was there, but he released a statement.
Maybe they hit both his cribs at the same time. Who knows?
No, they only hit the Mar-a-Lago joint.
But the IRS they just said that the IRS has to give his tax statements to me.
Jerome just read what I said to him.
Yo, oh
6
wow,
bottles.
we bodied
6,
that
7,
party.
6, 7 bottles.
Did you take a bottle home, Eddie?
I ace of spades.
We bodied that party.
What's
Oh
that?
my
Drake
tequila-
came by. Drake
Tequila
was
with
like,
the bell on the top and a bottle of
yeah,
1942.
Classic.
crazy. I was
Classic
like,
Azul,
another bottle, please, over here.
Yeah,
I don't even
yeah.
drink.
Oh,
Let me get some more Red Bulls and orange juice.
What a party!
Yeah.
What a party! I remember that party. What
Oh
a
yeah,
party.
definitely.
Okay, so back to Trump. So Trump got his spot got raided, and basically what they said was this had more to do with the White House, because remember he took all those papers from the White House or whatever documents. So they said that's what this is about, and then CNN on their Instagram has a picture of like his toilet where you see these ripped up notes in his toilet that he tried to flush down the toilet. So I don't know.
Really weird.
It might not have been him. It might have been somebody else who tried. I don't think he was there.
Yeah.
But they did break into his safe, and you're right. It looks like he illegally took some documents from the White House that he wasn't supposed to take out of the White House and move them to Mar-a-Lago. And I don't know. It looks like some confidential presidential shit that just wasn't supposed to leave the White House. But he took them out of there in January 2021, and they've been trying to get him back and working it out with the DOJ. I'm sorry, with his lawyer, and I guess they just got fed up and they were like, "We're going after it." And yeah,
Did you see his statement that he wrote?
nah, I
How he was
saw like a
They didn't even let me know they were gonna do that. It's like
Fuck
what?
out of here. Who lets you know that they're gonna come
Exactly.
get you?
Hey, yo, about 3 o'clock, we're gonna come kick the door in.
Yeah.
So just
All
so
right.
you
Just be ready.
know.
All right.
Yeah. So you know.
All right,
Yeah.
so this
People are
this
so
is this is how.
stupid.
Speaking of stupid, this is how dumb your man is. Newly revealed photographs reveal two occasions on which former President Donald Trump apparently flushed documents down the toilet. He periodically flushed papers down the toilet in the White House residence,
Oh
only
my
to be only to be discovered later on when repairmen were summoned to fix the clogged toilets.
holy
He
shit.
denied the allegations, and in a statement given to
I
Axios,
didn't do it. I didn't do it.
claimed that the reporting about the practice was fabricated. Son is a whole idiot,
He's an idiot.
A straight liar.
Yeah.
straight liar.
Full face liar.
I mean, I just wonder what this means though, because I mean, part of me thinks it's just theater. You know what I'm saying? They want to. I
Yeah, but
honestly
it's
don't
not
think
those. That's that bad that it is.
you think they're gonna bring him up on any charges, whether it has to do with the January 6th insurrection
I
that
don't
he was behind,
I don't think
or
so.
or even like any of this shit. I don't. I
I
No.
think
think
it's all
it's
the,
political theater. It's all
the
political
Republicans
theater.
are just so powerful, and
Well, and he has
unfortunately, we as Democrats are just weak, dog. We get rolled over
Well,
every
so
time.
what they're saying though is that is he basically has so much like there's so many things against him, but they're looking for the smoking gun, and nobody really wants to be the person
Oh my
to pull
god.
the trigger, right? Because you got January 6th, you got this tax stuff in New York, you got all these things that have been hovering around him, but
Yeah.
they've never found like the smoking gun, so to speak. And
I
basically they're saying is they need to find a smoking gun because he said that if he wins in 2024, he's gonna rule like a dictator. That was his. Those were his exact words. Now, what that means, who knows? But I don't
yeah,
know, man. I mean,
I
I
just
don't know.
I almost feel like some of this might be positioning him to persuade him not to run. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, if you don't run, we're not gonna bring up any charges against you. I don't know. I personally hope he goes to jail. I just don't see it happening.
I
I
don't think
don't.
the president's gonna go to jail,
Well,
dog.
he's no longer the
I
president,
mean,
but
but once if you're a president, you're always the president.
not for me. He's not
I
my
hear you. No,
president.
he's not. He never was. I'm just saying, but
Yeah,
he's a president. Like as
yeah,
far as
yeah,
like the
yeah,
government goes,
yeah.
he's a president. He's not going to go to jail. He
Um,
won't.
it would be amazing if he did get found guilty of all the fuck shit he's
Yeah,
done
he
because
still
he
won't go to jail
so
though.
much,
I
man.
mean, speaking of not being found guilty, and this is probably the most disheartening information we're going to share tonight. Recently, there was a warrant found uh, against that wasn't served about the woman that made the accusation against Emmett Till.
Hmm.
A Mississippi grand jury decided today not to press charges,
Not charge her with the.
not charge her with,
Not like move forward with charging her.
not move forward with charging her.
Wow, because she's an old woman, quote
No,
unquote. Is that
no,
they have a give a reasoning?
supposedly they're basically saying that they don't have enough evidence that she actually took part in the physical um, in killing him.
Yeah.
So basically, according to CNN, grand jury declines to indict Carolyn Bryant Donham, the woman whose accusations led to the death of Emmett Till. That is the actual headline. The grand jury decided to decline to indict the white woman who accused Emmett Till, 14-year-old Emmett Till. The LaFleur County jury heard 7 hours of testimony from investigators and witnesses, but said there was insufficient evidence to indict Carolyn Bryant Donham on charges of kidnapping and manslaughter.
Hmm.
So that's what, like, they were trying to basically pin the actual physical act on her versus pinning it, I think, on her husband and her brother, or
Which is probably
something
who
like
did
that.
it, right?
They admitted to doing it. So
Yeah.
what happened is they went to trial, they were acquitted, then they admitted it 4 months later because of some rule, double jeopardy, where you can't be tried on the
Yeah.
same charges. And so they admitted it. You know what I'm saying? Now I heard, or
Well,
I read. I'm sorry. Let me not say I heard. I read that in. I read that her husband, maybe like her first husband, and her brothers suffered some very violent and sort of awful deaths, and that's kind of what's led to her being a recluse for so long. But I'm not sure if that's 100% true.
Yeah, and that double jeopardy thing is a little bit funny because um, I think you can actually be brought up if like say for example you get found innocent on a state charge. Uh, if the federal government decides to press that same charge
Yeah,
against
they
you,
could pick it up.
they can pick it up and then take you to federal court
But
and
I
charge you
think
with
that
the
would.
same shit.
I don't know. I think the federal.
It
If the
hurts
feds
their
pick it up
chances.
and it supersedes it and just takes.
Yeah, so you could get tried for the same charge more than once. Is all I'm saying.
I mean, basically, the family of Emmett Till said they kept their promise by bringing this latest piece of evidence before the grand jury. This outcome is unfortunate but predictable news. The prosecutor tried his best, and we appreciate his efforts, but he alone cannot undo hundreds of years of anti-black systems that
Yeah,
guaranteed those who killed Emmett Till would go unpunished to this day. So, I mean,
it's
you know,
nastiness, man.
yeah.
Oh man,
Didn't they?
damn it.
Didn't they give murder life to the kid dude who shot Maud Arbery?
So they did give life to the dude who shot him on Arbery, and I'm only smiling because the dude said he fears for his life.
Oh, kick rocks, motherfucker.
The dude who killed him.
It was him
He
and
should.
his
He
dad,
should.
right?
He should fear for his life.
Yeah, he's like, I
Yeah.
feel like I'm gonna get killed in jail.
Yeah,
Of
you.
course.
I hope you do. Yeah.
sky's
God,
blue.
A slow death.
Yeah.
Sky's blue. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Listen,
So
I hope they. I
Catch
hope
one.
they. I hope they chase you for a little bit.
yeah, I
season,
you
hope
know?
you get
listen,
like it out there.
Yeah.
we've been doing What's a Podcast for a while now. This is season
With no
4,
money.
episode
We've made a
13.
little bit of money.
This might be the biggest buster activity we've ever reported on because we're journalists. The biggest buster, the biggest clown, the biggest POS has to be Irv Gotti. Irv Gotti got on
Okay.
Drink Champs and
Yep.
slandered Ashanti's name for 2.
You saw how Fat Joe went on him.
Fat Joe
No,
went on him.
what did Fat Joe
yeah,
say?
Yeah, yeah. Fat Joe was basically like, "Yo, you were wrong for doing that."
But no, Fat Joe.
Oh,
was
because
like,
he was talking about Ashanti.
Fat
or-
Joe
he
was
did-
like,
he did
Irv
say something
Gotti.
about- He said
He
something
was
about
like,
Fat Joe
Irv
too.
Gotti, you a sucker.
Yeah.
He said Irv Gotti's a sucker. He was like, he said,
You
you
know
must
what?
you must still be in love with her. He's like, what dude talks about a girl that they had a relationship, a down low relationship with 20 years ago?
You know,
Irv-
And he said Ja Rule was a sucker too
because he sat
because
next
Ja
to him and
Rule
let it
sat
happen.
next to Irv Gotti.
No,
He's supposed to be cool with Ashanti. He should have been like, yo, chill with that.
I mean, he did try to chill him out.
I don't think he did.
I
Not
listened to it.
not to the degree that he should have though.
Yeah, maybe he should have gone.
I mean,
a little
they
bit
made a lot of money together. You know, they're all family. So yeah, he should have.
But but a lot of the money was made with her too, though.
That's what. No, I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. I
Oh,
mean,
okay.
the three of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Irv Gotti to me is always strikes me as the dude who loves to talk tough.
He's trying to
About
stay relevant. man.
Everything, but it's not even about that. He's like the little guy who always wants to talk so hard because he thinks it can intimidate or scare people. Because
He
even
thinks
the way,
he's a mobster gangster.
yeah,
like-
dog, you're 5'0". Relax.
I've never met him. Is he a short dude?
He's a little guy.
Yeah.
He's a little guy.
You know what I
And-
feel like? I feel like he always tried to impress Jay-Z.
He always tries to make himself sound. Listen, and I'm sure you made a lot of money, but dog, you gotta just relax.
Yeah.
Why are you talking
pretty
like
much
this?
He pretty much made the whole interview, the whole Drink Champs interview about how he used to fuck Ashanti and called her
Bro.
all kinds of bitch and shit like that for like 2
Ja Rule
hours.
maybe talked for 15 minutes out of a 3-hour interview,
That's what I'm saying.
but he just loves the sound of his own voice. And I mean, those sort of, he's a weird dude, man. And I've just never, like, once, the internet came around and I started hearing him speak a little bit more, it was just this sort of tough guy talk that, when it comes down to it, dog, you're not made for that.
Yeah.
You're not made for that. It's like, yeah, me and Preem and dog, relax. All right.
Yeah. Relax.
Calm down.
I mean, he I just think that he was around the element, and he's sort of
I mean, if you
absorbed the
grew up
element.
in New York in the late '80s and early '90s, you're around the element.
But the thing is, he's a producer. Like he made the beats. So what I'm
Yeah.
saying when I say around the element, like in the studio with these guys, right?
Yeah.
And so
He
he
shitted on Mike
absorbed.
Geronimo too.
Did he?
Oh my God.
Oh
From a
man,
bitch ass dude. And
Mm.
yeah.
those Mike Geronimo records were incredible. I still play "Shit Is Real,"
Hmm.
Shit
wherever
is
you
real
at, wherever you
inspired. He
are.
made that one.
Like,
He made
yeah,
two records on
he
Mike
made a
Geronimo.
couple. He made a couple of joints. That's
Yeah.
what I'm saying. So like, I think
Yeah.
Gotti absorbed that. He absorbed those personas, and he thought
Yeah.
that was him, and he made a lot of money. But now, when you look at why 50 was so easily able to tear them down, you see it.
Yeah.
You see exactly how 50 was able to tear them down with no problem.
Because he's not built out of anything real. It's all fabricated.
Yeah.
And when somebody takes that apart, it's easy to fall apart. That's just how life is.
Listen, man,
That's
that
how
was
that's how
Did
things
you listen
work.
to the Drink Champs, Rome?
I
nah,
did.
man. I couldn't
I
do
watched
that,
it,
man.
yeah.
I listened to
I
the whole thing
I'm
while I
not
was running.
I'm not.
I don't
First of
think
all,
I listened to the whole thing, but I listened to enough of it, and I was
first of
like,
all, I'm
this
not
shit
a
didn't even have my attention.
I'm not a big Nori fan. Like when like I feel like
That's right.
Nori
You said that. You said
I
that.
feel like Nori pushes the
Hey,
wrong,
I feel like he's gotten better.
but I feel like he pushes the wrong thing for the interviews. Sometimes he pushes the negative. He highlights the negative in some of his interviews.
Yeah, I mean, but that's just
He'll I'm
Yeah, I
saying
mean this.
in a way that I don't appreciate coming from somebody like him, right? So
I don't
um,
think I don't think I don't think he's I don't know when the last episode you heard was, but I think his format has changed a little bit. He got a little bit sharper.
it's not. I
His
mean, it's.
questions got
I'd probably
a
say
little bit better.
within 2 months, probably been the last
Okay.
thing I listened to. Yeah,
Yeah.
I just don't appreciate. Like I said, I feel like he highlights the negatives sometimes, and it's just like he's not the guy for me to listen to. He's just.
I will say
I feel
EFN
like my
just barely even
intelligence.
talks anymore.
Yeah. I mean, it's
'Cause
definitely
he's
the Nori
smart.
show now.
Yeah.
He's smart. I mean, I feel like Nori insults my intelligence. I'd rather listen to like
I
Ernie
enjoy listening to Nori. I mean, he's
I like it. I like it.
yeah, he's funny, and he kind of relates and to these guys, and uh yeah, I'm kind of like in the middle.
Yeah. I mean, it's not my favorite podcast,
Yeah.
but
What is your
it's a
favorite
easy.
podcast? Other
I
than
don't know
what's the
this
podcast?
one. This one. I don't know. I listen to a bunch of them, but
Do you
I
really?
don't, I, I don't have a favorite. I mean, I listen to like the Complex Sneaker Podcast. I just listen to shit on the way to work in the morning.
Yeah. I like
Just
Complex Sneakers podcast.
just
What
easy
else?
listens. I don't know.
I
can't
listen to
think of off the top of
NPR.
my head.
Um,
NPR, but
I just recently resubscribed back up to $1 million worth of game. You know what I do like is Juan Epstein. I like Juan Ep is life.
That's good. That's a good
I'm
one.
subscribed to their Patreon as well.
Oh, you're really a fan.
yeah.
Yeah,
Good
I
for
listen
you.
to them. Yeah, and they've been kind of been stingy with their episodes a little bit. They're like, oh, we give you a whole episode on Patreon, but they're not smooth, dog. I
Yeah.
saw the time of the shit drop for an hour 15 to like 48 minutes an episode now. So, you're not low. I see it. Are you guys trying to go see Cypher Sounds with me September 15th at Improv?
Are we gonna go see Michael Blackson?
Yeah, let's go.
September 15th, I got a DJ, but if we go to early show, I'll go.
All right.
If Cypher sounds funny,
I've never heard his stand up.
Oh,
I'm gonna
man.
watch this shit tonight on YouTube.
$48 lost.
Yeah.
Michael
We'll
Blackson
see.
Michael Blackson is definitely worth the
Oh, he's
money.
hilarious.
100%.
I've never seen him
hilarious.
stand up either, though. But
I don't need to. I don't need
I
to.
just
don't.
look at
I've
his
seen
face and I
enough. I've
laugh.
seen enough
Yes.
clips.
yes, you mother.
I've seen enough clips. You mother sucker.
Oh,
I've
I
seen
think
enough
that
clips.
I
We're
think
gonna go
that
see
the
Michael
big
Blackson.
I think that obviously, the podcast just allow people to get comfortable in ways that I don't think they expect to get comfortable. And once you include the liquor and they have a huge crowd of people watching, Drink Champs puts a lot of artists in situations that they don't know how to get themselves out of.
Yeah.
And I think Irv Gotti went so far down the wormhole, he didn't know he was drunk. I mean, he just was in a place where he didn't.
His
he
last
said so
episodes were
much.
like that too, though. He's been on that podcast before,
Yeah,
and he just, I think that's what he kind of wants. He is like, he's chasing that. He wants to leave that podcast and have people. I mean, just the way he was even talking about it, it's like
Yeah, because he'll
it's-
be on another
he,
podcast
he
tomorrow because of that interview.
but yeah, and you know, even the way he was talking about it, he's like, yo, because when I come in here, if I come in here with one of my joints, all y'all motherfuckers will be like, oh shit, she's back. He's that dude
He
Yeah.
was on
who gets with a
Instagram.
girl to impress other guys.
Yeah, he was
Crazy.
he was
you
on
all, you all
Instagram.
understand what I'm saying?
He was
Yeah.
on Instagram crying because one of Taz's angels broke up with him.
Yeah, he's and you know what? I see this even with people that I know. They are you do you ever get on Instagram or do you follow a dude that you know who is always like pointing the camera at his girl's butt or like corny shit like that? Like do you all
No.
follow people like do you know anybody like that?
No.
No.
Okay, unfortunately I do. And my respect for this person drops every time I see that. But
It is
it's
of the
almost
same.
like
His girl, like his girl.
his wife. Like
Oh, wow.
this
He
is
posts
this is
picture
what
of his wife's
this-
ass on
this-
Instagram.
I mean, not like it's an uncovered
Respectfully.
ass, but it's like, you know, like, ooh, look at that. Like dog, what are you doing? Where's the respect for your lady? And
Yeah, fuck that.
but I think people like that do things like that to impress other men. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
Like, yo,
I
you
don't
see
know
my
why a
girl's
man
joint?
wants to impress another man.
I do not. I'm telling you what these dudes do, man. It's
I feel you.
it's just
No, I know.
it's just how they think. It's
Well,
super
isn't the
corny and
whole
lame.
isn't I mean a lot of the just men's sort of culture and how men operate is to impress other men. Right? I mean,
That's what everything. That's what
right,
everything
but that's what I'm
is.
saying. Like if sneakers, girls really don't care what shoes you have on, right? As long as
They
they're
care a
kind of
little bit.
clean,
They care
as
a
long as
little
they're
bit, but they don't
clean,
care. Like
your fit looks good, whatever, right?
they don't
But
know
you
if
have-
it's like the exclusive colorway of that shoe.
but they get it for
Nah,
the most
but-
part.
Yeah.
But like what I'm saying,
Sneakers,
like if you're
I
at a
could love
party,
it. I could love it though. You know what
but
I'm saying?
what I'm saying
Like,
is if we're at a party and the
Yeah.
DJ start breaking into like a scratch off or whatever,
yeah,
don't no girls care about that?
They don't
Like,
want that.
They don't. You're ruining the party. You're trying to
Yeah.
impress other dudes. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Like, so, you know what I mean? I think there's situations where
it's
that's a
you all
part.
have never
I feel
seen
like a lot. That's all. Every club you go to, if you go around all the tables, it's girls dancing with themselves by the bottle, and the dudes are standing on the couch dancing with themselves.
you've
And
never
I
seen
don't understand.
a dude post a picture on Instagram of his wife in like a very crazy looking bikini.
I'm not on Instagram like that, dog.
All right,
And I don't
well,
really, I don't really, I don't
I'm
really.
telling you, I've seen it.
The
and
podcast Instagram doesn't follow any like friends that I have that have wives, except for like you and like people that we know from the podcast, and they none of y'all would do that shit. Yeah, I don't know, but I can't. I mean, I can't.
Check the chat.
I'm married.
Check.
I'm married,
I just gave
and
you
I would
one
never.
of those
Okay,
things, and
yeah.
you know who
But I
he
don't-
is.
But I don't see. I don't check his. I don't know. I don't check his story.
Whose story?
So the-
I just look at the chat. I just dropped the name in there of one of the people who behaves like that on occasion.
who takes pictures of his wife's ass.
She ain't like that though.
Hey, look, man.
Listen,
That's
I'm not.
that's
I don't-
somebody's
I don't-
wife, so that's not for
yeah.
you to say. You
That's
know, it's
not
just-
for me to say,
Yeah.
and I don't even care. Like
Yeah.
I actually look
I've
at the
never
people
seen
who
I've
like
never-
that sort of, who even double tap that picture to like it. I look at them funny.
But I've never seen him do that.
No, it's
I don't,
happening.
yeah, I don't really watch this. I don't really watch his
It's
story.
happening.
Yeah, I believe
Okay,
it.
well,
I believe it. I believe it.
just listen, man. I mean, I think that
It's a very much it used to be, I'll put it like this, it used to be a behavior that I saw a lot amongst like white dudes, but now
Really?
I see it. It's more common amongst even people of color, and maybe I was just blind to it. You know what I mean? But
Like maybe if it's like your girl who can like whatever you really like whatever. But like if it's your wife and the mother of your kids, yeah, nah, fuck that.
I don't know. I would
I can see like
came
young
up a little
dudes.
bit
I
different.
can see like young dudes doing it with their like girl that they've been fucking with for like 2 months, and they probably not gonna fuck with for forever. But not your like wife and the mother of your kids. Like
That shit is corny, guys. Cut
yeah,
it
that
out.
shit's super funny.
Listen, man, that's the final
Let's
word
move
on
on.
that. Season 4, episode
That's the final
13.
word on that.
Um, I believe it might have been the last episode. Our very own Don't Charge Abdul stated that he was, looking forward to going to the City Open and potentially the U.S. Open because he felt that Serena didn't have a lot of time left.
Yeah,
And safe to say, less than a week later, she makes the announcement this morning that she is
Did you
actually
go?
retiring from
I
the
did.
U.S. Open. She's retiring after the U.S. Open. Excuse me.
I did because she wasn't actually playing in it. I was mistaken, or at least I never saw her name pop up in
Yeah.
any of the games. I think Venus did play, um, and I think we might have actually potentially outed her retirement. She probably listens to the podcast. And was like,
She
"Yo,
definitely does.
these dudes just talked
That's
about
it.
my retirement. Let me just at least make it public,
Got to do it.
right?"
I mean, you absolutely called it ahead of time, and
Yeah.
I tapped in with our guy, Billion Dollar,
Okay.
Oh,
to check on the price
The
of.
Rolex suite at the U.S. Open.
He said, yeah, you'll be in the suite with the Rolex owners. That's exactly what he said to me.
Yep, I know.
And I was just like, well, what's up with some regular tickets? And I think he was
Yeah.
just like,
He started laughing at you.
but nah, it's not that. It was just like he'll check. But I
Okay.
mean, I think the only way you're gonna get U.S. Open tickets is gonna be early and on the days when Serena's not playing. Like
Yeah.
that's gonna be your best shot to get U.S. Open tickets. You know what I mean?
I mean, I think what Serena has done for the sport of tennis is kind of comparable to like what Tiger Woods has done for the sport of golf.
hmm
You know, it's impressive what she. I mean, arguably the world's best athlete. You know what I'm saying? Some people have given her that title. Um, I'm not going to dispute it. I think yeah, that's very well, uh, very deserving. You know what I'm saying? Especially for a sport that people like us are not accustomed to. You know what I'm saying? It's not like it's something like every kid in America can go to a playground and play basketball. Every
hmm
kid in the third world grew up playing pickup soccer. Like, you know what I'm saying? Those are things that we kind of gravitate towards. Gravitating and loving a sport like tennis gets a different kind of dedication. You know what I'm
That
saying?
was her dad, though.
It was a dad, but it was also her.
Yeah.
You know how many times I've tried to push my kid into something? If they don't fuck with it, they don't fuck with it.
You were pushing her like you were pushing your kids like her pops.
I mean, in my own way, yes.
Nah.
I think he was a little maniacal with it. You know what
Yeah.
I'm
You
saying?
didn't
Like
see the
Yeah.
you didn't see the little
no,
I'm
biography.
saying, yeah, but I'm saying the
He was leaning
child
on.
can
He was
very
leaning on
easily,
him.
a child can very easily just shut down,
No, for sure. But when you
and
when
it'll
you
be all
find that
over.
they're into
The
it, when
pop
you find
dreams are over.
yeah,
But you know what I'm saying? But you have, I mean, it also takes something for him to pump that, like, yo, you have it
yeah,
into those children,
yeah,
because he had other daughters before that. I'm sure he tried it with them too. Serena and Venus have other siblings. You think
yeah.
he just decided to start tennis with these last two? I
No.
somebody's full speaker
Bro.
or mic is cracking. Uh, but
sorry.
I mean, I think he probably started with the other children and they just were like, yo, we're not with it.
Yeah,
End of story. They shut down. These last two were just a little bit more special when it came to tennis.
yeah.
So their love for the sport and, dedication to it uh, is shit, man. She's accomplished a whole lot. So
Absolutely.
salute to her every time. And um, I try to use her example as a black woman to my children, and I'm like, yo, having them to have that sort of love, not just for sports, but just like, yo, this is somebody y'all can look up to, and look at what she's been able
Yeah,
to do.
Venus and Serena.
Yeah,
I mean,
amazing. She's gonna
I
be missed.
mean,
How old is she?
40,
Yeah.
39, something like that, like right there.
Okay,
I mean, she's been in the
Yeah.
spotlight for what, 25 years, maybe a little less.
Since
I
she
mean,
was a
something like
child.
that. Right.
Yeah.
So you figure that at this point in time, man, she's married to a very successful business person.
Yep.
And she's
She's
ready
already very
to
successful.
She's 40 years old.
she's ready to evolve into the next part of her life. I think the interesting thing about athletes though is 9 times out of 10 they always kind of their initial involvement in something is wrong. Like she'll start a talk show or a fashion, like these are
Yeah.
things that maybe they have interest in, but they aren't necessarily prepared to do right away.
She might
Yeah.
not though. She might just chill because they got that bag. Her husband's
I mean,
rich. She's rich.
I don't think she's motivated by money at all. I think she's motivated by like
For
her
sure.
own
Yeah.
personal
Yeah.
interests.
Yeah.
So but I think historically we've seen like these people just do the wrong thing. Like, oh, I want to be a talk show host, or I want to be a chef, or I want to
Your mic is
Man,
making
I
some
am
sort of
perfect
crazy
now.
uses.
It's
Yeah,
you good
just
now.
it's good. You good.
I'm
Um,
good. So we'll see.
I
We'll see what she does. You
I
know what I mean? We'll
definitely see her doing a lot for tennis in the inner cities, or for girls. You know what I'm saying,
Yeah.
for young girls and young women. I can see initiatives like that coming from her foundation. Um, I just realized Venus is older. Did you all know that?
Yeah.
She's 42. I
Yeah,
always thought
42 and
Serena
40.
was older. Okay.
No, so I mean, I think what we end up seeing is hopefully she can give back to inner city tennis, but I
Yeah.
think people sleep on it's a labor intensive sport and it's very
Hell yeah.
And
expensive.
expensive.
I just said it's
Money
expensive,
intensive.
so
Yeah.
you need a commitment from multiple
Yeah.
people to
Yeah.
keep people of color interested in tennis. You know what I'm saying? And if she could set up a foundation that hit multiple cities, then that would be fantastic. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But we'll see. I mean, we'll see where her commitment is and where her interests lie. You know what I'm saying? And hope the best for her. Nothing but the best for her. You know what I mean? What's the podcast? Season 4, episode 13. We want to give a super big shout out to. Speaking of, a money intensive, labor intensive sport, golf. Golf is now a big hit amongst people of color.
Yeah.
I went to the Phoenix Open last year. I'm going this year. I'm sorry. I'm going again next year. It's incredible.
Do
But
you golf?
I'm learning. I'm getting out there. Right. The one thing that I do enjoy greatly is seeing people of color participate in golf more.
Yeah.
More specifically, the guys from Eastside Golf, the guys from Trap Golf, and there's a couple other companies that are highlighting African American participation in golf.
I love it.
Eastside Golf is already out. They're out of here. Like they're re-upping.
And they're African.
Yeah, and so
They're
they went
West
to
African. Yeah. Shout out
they
to
went to
them.
Morehouse. They went to Morehouse. And shout out to my brother Kel. He's actually really good friends with those guys. And
Is Kel golf?
Kel golfs. Yeah, Kel's out
Okay.
there. Yeah, Arizona, you gotta golf. It's a way. You know what I mean? It's really. But nevertheless, Eastside Golf has a Jordan 12
Oof.
that they are about to drop. I believe it's 2 colors, right?
I've only seen one.
Abdul, do you have any Jordan golf cleats?
Oh,
Golf
these are not
shoes?
going to be golf cleats, by the way. These are just regular Jordans. They do
They're not
have
like-
a golf cleat coming out as well, but
Okay.
these I don't. To make the question easy to answer, I
To answer
don't
the
have
question,
any
you don't have
Yeah,
any.
no, but I am going to try to get my hands on these Jordan 12s though. These shits are fire.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I actually don't think I own any Jordan 12s. To be honest, I think
no,
in my childhood
You don't
days,
have any Jordan 12s?
no,
there are 2 pair, and one is a
Okay.
golf cleat. So there's I'm sorry to cut you off. There's a low
Yes.
top navy.
that's the
That
cleat.
is-
That's the
that's
golf
the
cleat. Yes,
And then there's a high top.
I don't think they're
for-
called golf cleats, but whatever. We're rock with that. Whatever they call
I
it.
think they are. No,
I don't know.
golf shoes.
Probably just golf shoes.
All
Turf
right.
shoes.
I do like the regular pair. I'm gonna try to get those.
Mm-hmm.
What am I gonna
So-
do with the golf cleats? I don't.
It's the
I
same
don't
thing
know.
the same thing that people used to do with off-white track shoes. Wear them. You know what I'm saying? It was
No,
the
you
worst.
can't. You
Nah,
can't
but
wear
the
golf
golf
cleats,
joints
though.
have like metal spikes. You'll fuck
They
with
got-
They're
Right.
they're gold colored. Are they gold colored? No. The shoes. There's some gold color on the shoe. Excuse me.
Yeah, they do have spikes, and then they also got the hard plastic bottom, which is
Mm,
it's you gonna
like a dress
slide on
shoe,
on a marble floor.
yeah.
Yeah. But those are fire though.
I can't believe you don't have any 12s, man.
My love for Jordans in my early days kind of stopped at the 11. Honestly,
I like
Yeah.
the 12s better than the 11s.
yes, really
Yeah.
that 11. Allen Iverson made me love that shoe more than Michael Jordan. I'll be honest.
The Concord.
Georgetown University was wearing those.
Yeah.
with the black socks. They had the Concord 11s with the black socks.
Yeah. I don't
Uh,
like patent leather shoes, man.
nah, that shit
So
was
to me, so I mean,
it was
I
different.
like the 11s, but I like the 12s better.
I'm trying to think if those would that would might have been the first time I'd seen patent leather on Jordans. Well, I actually it might have been the first time I'd seen patent leather altogether. 1995, maybe some Air Forces
They
before that
definitely
had
had
some patent
patent
leather.
leather Air Force Ones. Yeah.
Nah, maybe I can't think of the one I can. The black patent leather Air Force One low I can think of was
Well,
from
all,
96. Uh, but they all kind of came around the same time, like 95, 94, maybe. I can't think of any patent leather Air Forces from 94. Maybe I'm wrong. PG knows. Let me know, man. Uh, but yeah, that Jordan 11, that Concord 11, up to this day
yeah, that might be the
is a
first like
fantastic shoe.
sneaker with patent leather on it. I
Yeah,
can't
could
think
be
of
wrong,
anything.
but
You're definitely wrong, but
I remember even more than Michael Jordan wearing them. Allen Iverson and the
yeah,
Georgetown squad. What was my man's name? Victor Page.
Victor
You know what I'm
Page.
saying? All them
Yeah,
dudes wearing the that Concord 11 was more made more of an impression on me.
yeah,
I think it's just dope to see Eastside Golf continuing to push
Absolutely.
and lead the program, lead the Jordan Golf program. I mean, there were some fours. What was that, 2020 maybe 2021? I'm not
Yeah.
sure. And then obviously this high top pair that you'll be able to wear in the streets, coupled
Yeah.
with a pair that you're able to wear on the golf course. I mean, golf is dope. I mean,
Now golf is dope.
the patience that you have to have is just it's incredible, and the sort of attention to detail, and just really knowing your clubs, and the sort of just everything, knowing the
Yeah.
course, and it's I see why people get frustrated easily. But there's a lot of I see Hype Beast is making a very strong push into the world of golf. Macklemore is a golf
Our our guys at
aficionado.
the museum. We talked about their golf collection dropping
They
for
have a
Howard
golf collection.
University
Listen, shout out to the
and
museum.
Stephen
do they
Curry.
golf?
What's his
Uh,
name? Steph Curry.
they
Yeah.
they had a picture with Steph Curry today, which sort
Yeah.
of brings their
Steph
relationship with him
Curry's a
full
very
circle.
apparently a really good golfer.
He's very
And
Yeah,
involved in golfing. Yeah.
that's his favorite pastime other than basketball. But I just love seeing more kids of color, especially black men and women, being involved in golf. One of my wife's family friends from when she was a little kid, their family is still very close to my family. And my guy, Sweet Swing Leo on Instagram. My young homie, little bro, is teaches golf lessons out here, and if you're in the DC area looking for golf lessons, holla at my guy. He's nasty with it.
Listen, it's an
And,
amazing. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
and no, I was just gonna say he was in graduated in the class from Morehouse University when they gave at the graduation they forgave everybody's student loans.
Oh
Remember that?
shit.
Like a couple of years ago, or
Yeah.
it might have been right
It was during
before
the I
COVID,
think it was during the pandemic.
or maybe it was during the pandemic. But he graduated from Morehouse in that class.
And they paid for and all
Yeah,
his shit got
his
taken care
school
of.
was forgiven. His school loan was
Wow.
forgiven. So yeah, shout out to him
Good for
and
him.
his sister Diara and his other brother uh, Leonard, and their whole mom and pops, everybody. So yeah,
Again, man, it's just I see golf, and I see even in the world of cycling, these are very expensive sports, but it's a
yeah,
different challenge, and I think we all grew up being very interested in football and basketball, and still are very interested in those sports. But as a participant, you realize, like, at 41 years old, if I get on the basketball court, I'm gonna kill myself. Like, it's 100% a fact.
I
But
will say, I will also say this, that I'm noticing like parents of our generation are a lot of them. I'm not going to say all of them, but a lot of them have been steering their sons away from football because of the dangers of it and the long
Yeah.
term effects of it. I'm not seeing a lot of parents like putting their kids towards that anymore. They're like, yo, go try out something else, play some
well,
other
the
sport.
parent the parents are educated, and they
Yeah,
understand the dangers, like you said. And again, you can play golf, and you don't have to be Tiger Woods to still earn a golf scholarship somewhere. You know, if you're
Right.
Tiger,
good, if you're
ooh,
competent, you can do that. You know, even like I said with cycling and golf, like you can play these, you can participate in
Tennis.
these until you're 70,
yeah.
65,
That's
70
what you
years
do.
old.
That's what you do when you retire. You play golf or tennis.
I
You
have
know?
two bum knees because I thought I could hoop at 37 years old, and here we are 4 years later, and my knees are still bummed out. I'm not hooping no more. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
One
So
surgery down.
What is
probably 2 to 3
that
more to
ex
go.
basketball player's name? Team Swish, who is
Jr.
now at
Jr.
University
Jr.
of North Carolina, right?
J.R.
Yep.
Smith.
J.R.
No,
Ryder,
no, J.R. Smith.
J.R.
No,
Smith,
he's not at UNC. He's at A&T. He's at North Carolina
North
A&T.
Carolina. Oh, he's at a
Yeah, HBCU.
HBCU.
Yeah,
Fantastic.
yeah.
Yeah, and he picked up golf just on a whim, like as an adult.
Right,
Yeah, I
but
mean, if you're an
again,
athlete, like you're an athlete, man. Like,
well, and
Yeah,
I
no,
think
of course.
The NBA
He's
has a certain. It's kind of the business side of things. Like when I went to Hampton, they were like, "Yo, you should take golf because business deals get done on the golf course." And I was kind
yep.
of like, "Eh." It was
That was a
it.
different generation, though.
Yeah,
We
Yeah,
it
were
like
was a
pick
laughing
different
up
shit
these
like
generation.
that.
turntables.
Yeah,
Yeah,
let me get these turntables popping.
Yeah.
yeah.
But I understand the mentality of it, and now I get it. So where it's just like people of color on the golf course is an amazing thing. Of all black, white, Hispanic,
Yeah.
People of
Asian,
color
whatever, you know what I'm
in
saying? Like
anything
true,
is
but
a
and
good
that's why
thing.
you see, I believe the cover art for our last episode
Hmm.
was Mookie Betts from the Los Angeles Dodgers wearing a shirt that says "We need more black people at the stadium."
Yep.
And because the MLB is making a push to get more African Americans involved both in playing the sport and in
Attending.
attending, and
Wow.
going to a baseball game is incredible. Like
Hell
it's
yeah.
super fun. Like Bella and I went. We spent $30 before the first inning was over,
Yeah, that shit
but
is expensive.
it was fun. We had a good time. We took the train there. Like
Yeah.
we just
It's
had
a
a
whole
ball. It's
experience.
a whole experience, and
Yeah.
we went to the 1 o'clock game. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
nice.
Which made it even more fun.
Yeah.
Um, but it's just like if you take those kids away from the basketball court or away from um, the football field and give them other experiences, they can survive and thrive. It's almost like with skateboarding. Like black skaters have obviously been around forever, but there's so many kids, particularly in DC, who are black
Killing
and
it.
who are dumb nice.
Killing it.
Dumb
Yeah.
nice. You know what I'm saying? Like
That's
so
because I think black men and women just altogether are better athletes than anybody else. So it's just a matter of them getting acclimated to something, and they're just going to be automatically superior than anyone else.
Well, I think it's environment, and I think it comes down to just understanding, what you're participating in, right? Because there's different rules for all these sports. Basketball is a singular sport, right? Golf can be a singular sport, even though you very rarely see somebody on the course by themselves,
Hmm.
right? So, but even with team sports, we still thrive. Football, you could be a great running back, but you still need 10 other people to block for you,
Right.
So
Not-
it's just a matter of getting exposed to the sport, understanding it, and I think we can be successful just like anybody else is. So, season 10, episode 13,
Season
aka
10, episode
season
13,
10, season 4, episode 13.
or
Um,
episode 173.
yeah, so I believe so. According to Sneakers, because this is on the Sneakers app, the
Okay.
Orlando Penny ones drop August 11th, which is going to be Thursday.
Ooh.
Um, and like I said, I've already seen the hood kids around the way
They
wearing
came
them.
out in kids sizes
Yeah, so
already.
they already came out. I went and I
They
feel
look
like
good on kids.
Yeah.
they look great. They look
Yeah.
great. So hopefully you'll see them around the way. I mean, again, we spoke about how
You fucking with those, Rome?
I'm definitely not, but
Abdul, you fucking with them?
I am. That's the one color I gotta get.
I'm gonna try to get them.
I have the Ama Manier, sorry, the social status ones.
I don't like
Um,
them, man.
You don't like
I
the
saw-
social status ones?
Yeah, I
the
saw
black
them in
pair?
person. Both. I don't
You
like
bug.
that little red stitching they put on the swoosh, and I don't know the colors
You're-
like,
you're
and the
looking too
colors like
much
a
into it.
no, the colors like a, I mean, why would I like those when the real ones are coming out next
I get
month?
it. I'm
You know
just
what I mean?
saying, I'm just gonna get both.
No, I feel you.
I'm gonna get these ones too.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
obviously Sneakers is turning up the offerings. I feel like it was a little weak to start the year to the early spring, but obviously with Air Force One turning 40, we see a lot of that. We see a lot of Jordans. We see Dunks. We see. I mean, they're just going crazy. They had the Air Max 2013 Stussies
Jerome hit on the Jackie Robinsons today
on the Jackie
on the
You hit
Robinson
reserves
on them.
at Nike Town in
through
Georgetown.
the reserve pass.
What size you
wherever.
get?
My size.
Ooh,
I mean, yeah.
you keeping them?
Straight to the StockX.
Those are going for some bread too.
Yeah, almost 4. You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying?
that's
So we'll
straight.
see. We'll see what it hits for. I think that again, man. Like I think people just want the shoes, and I think we've all had those issues with them just not being able to get people the shoes. So we'll see, man. I mean, there's a lot of good shoes coming out, coming up.
Yeah,
Monier doing their thing, obviously.
I like this
Um,
color of the month Air Forces that are coming out, man. I like all the colorways
Me too.
that I have seen, and I'm gonna have to grab all of them.
I
Um,
like Air Force Ones with the gun bottom.
yeah, me too. Me too. And you were saying that white with the blue reminds you of a Scars Air Force, and
Kinda.
yeah, I was just talking to my man Brian a couple of days ago, and he was like, "That will be the shoe." He said the same exact thing. He's like, "I might just freak that shit and make that into a Scars Air Force, like you know what I'm saying, get somebody to customize it or something." But yeah, you're right. With the gum bottom and that blue swoosh,
This kind of
you
looks
could
like
get it. Yeah, It's- I mean,
so
all the
listen.
colorways are dope, man.
So listen. Last week, you know what I'm saying. Before we can get into this topic, this is just how well we got to transition into this next topic. It's a weekly topic. It's a weekly topic, right?
Yeah,
But I brought it to the masses. I was like, man, I just don't see how Abdul supports black TV, right? But then like I realized like, oh man, let me read up how to screen record. 30 minutes later, boom, it's on our IG. You know what I'm saying? So we spoke about it last week. So before we get into what is Abdul is watching, it's just like we had a very lively conversation on our Instagram in the comments. Shout out to my guy Pierre. You know what I'm saying? He
what did Pierre
commented.
say?
Or the new segment is what is Abdul not
What
watching?
is Abdul not watching?
What black shows is Abdul forgetting?
What is Abdul not watching?
Pierre said, "Damn, Abdul, that was pretty. That was pretty. It's pretty bad when Pierre says that."
He did not say that. Where
Yes,
did he
Uh,
say that?
look at it. Look at it. Look at it. I promise you. Uh,
Pierre knows better. He knows I don't.
I promise you. I promise you. He said that. Shout out to our guy Imran paging Dr. Umar.
That was funny.
Pulaski Poot said the shy. Right. Cousin B came with the. You know what I mean? Dead. Look, Pierre said, look at the very last comment. Abdul said,
Yeah,
"Damn, Abdul."
he doesn't believe that. He
So
knows what
listen,
time it is.
man. We just the video don't lie. Make sure you subscribe to us on YouTube. Rate, subscribe, and comment.
There was
But
nothing in the video that said you were making up your own facts as you went along with it.
I was
Go
I was
listen to previous episode. We've talked about the one show that you've watched, which is Abbott Elementary. I've already talked about that show several times on
I
this
don't
podcast.
recall that at all. I don't recall that at
Eddie
all.
remembered. He
you
recalled.
say you watched it with your wife.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you could have fallen asleep too, though. You know what I'm saying? Like things
I
happen.
mean,
I watched TV.
if it's on, you
for a
watching
living.
it.
Yeah,
But is you really
I watched
catching the
that shit.
vibe though? Nah, you ain't catching the vibe. You know what I mean?
No, I like Abbott Elementary. I've watched all of Issa Rae's shows. I just started watching, and I'm caught up on her new show, also on HBO Max, called Rap Shit. Have you guys seen that? Jerome doesn't. He's from Arizona and only supports snow bunnies.
I don't.
You know that.
I don't. I don't
You
watch.
do.
I don't watch anything.
I
Issa
haven't been
Rae.
watching a lot of TV lately.
I've never watched the Issa Rae show before in my life.
I mean, that's
She's
because
pretty funny.
you're from Arizona.
You don't watch TV.
I
You're
don't
a
watch
closet
TV.
Funny.
Republican.
She's funny as shit.
I don't. I don't feel the vibe from her.
No,
You got to watch the shows and you'll feel the vibe.
Yeah, you gotta
When
watch
I
it in
see
order to
that-
get a vibe, bro.
When I
You gotta
see- when
at
I
least
see-
give an episode a chance.
That's like saying like I don't really like the way Jerome DJs. You been to the club? Nah, I don't go to the clubs.
I've
but
never heard
I
him
don't
play.
like I don't like the way he DJs though. I just know I don't.
No, that's like saying I don't like the way he DJs because I don't like the way he tweets.
Yeah.
I don't tweet
That-
enough.
that's what you're
You
saying.
know what I'm saying? I just
no,
don't. I
Issa
just
Rae-
nothing just pulled me into her steez.
No, it,
You gotta-
it's-
you
it's-
got-
it was a great show. I
gotta
wish
watch it.
I had actually seen. So the way her first show started, what's the name of her joint? It used to be a web series actually, and got picked up by HBO. And I never knew anything about
What was
the-
it called?
Show. Why am I blanking on her
My
show?
wife used to watch this. I think she
I watch all of them.
every single episode. Yeah,
Insecure.
Insecure. Yeah,
Yeah. So the way Insecure started was it used to be a web series on YouTube, and then it fucking gained some steam, and then HBO was like, "Yo, come here and make your own show," and she
yeah,
created Insecure, based I think on that web series.
yeah.
But that show ended a couple of years ago, or about a year ago, and she's got a new show out now on HBO Max called Rap Shit, which actually she's not in it. She's the
She's producing it.
creator and probably the director of it, but it has Shorty who she's one of the city girls. I don't know if it's the one that's dating Diddy
Young Ma.
or that's dating Uzi Vert or
What?
whatever.
Miami. Young
Young
Miami. Is that her
Miami.
name?
Yeah, but I don't know if it's Young Miami or it's the other one. I can't tell. I just know she's from City Girls.
Dope.
But surprisingly, the acting is really good. Young Miami, if that's her name, is
The City
really
Girl.
really good. The one city girl that's on the show is really really good, and it's just about two friends who reconnect, and one of them used to be like a righteous like Talib Kweli, and the other one was just super ratchet, and they decided to create a group, and so that's where we are. 4 episodes in right now. What else am I watching? I started this show called the Bureau. It's a French show based on the French secret intelligence agency.
That sounds dope.
If yeah, I mean, listen, I've always liked those type of joints, right? Like, you know what I'm saying, anything that has to do with like some Jason Bourne type shit, I'm on it.
Mhm.
It is in French, and I gotta read the captions and the subtitles, but it's a really good and very well done, and so that's where I am. It's on AMC Plus, so I had to subscribe to that. It's 7 seasons in, which I did not know, so I got a lot of catching up to do, man. You know, we should make a note that we're not going to be around next week. Um, I'm out of town starting tomorrow as well as all of next week, and Jerome is back in Arizona visiting moms, and so we're taking a break. But I think next week or go catch up on some of our old episodes, man. We had some really good guests, and as always, we have a good conversation between the three of us,
Mm.
and we're just talking our shit. But you should go check out some of the episodes where we do have some guests. We need to get that Sean Paul episode on YouTube, dog. With all this new YouTube, what I'm saying, sensations that we are. I think that
Put
episode
it
would be
up.
really good. Yeah, Silent Time.
Get it going.
Let's do it. Um, if you are looking for an internship, a social media internship with the podcast, holla at us. We are in the market and for some help. Uh, we can give you some college credits if you are in a accredited university. If you are at University of Phoenix, um, you can still join the team. We don't care.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's not a part of what we're gonna do. I think we're just gonna like work on our weaknesses and become better people at what we are gonna do. That's it. So, I don't know. What am I listening to?
What are
There's
you
nothing,
listening to?
nothing new.
Sit on that
Nothing.
Beyonce Drake out. Beyonce's
Yo,
album, Drake's album.
that's all they let you listen to. There's
Yeah,
nothing they, you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
Beyonce's great. Drake's great. I don't know, man. I mean, it's just I feel like nobody wants to drop after Beyonce. I think NBA YoungBoy drops, but I don't know if any of us are listening to that.
You fucking with
Um,
the K-pop reggaeton?
I don't even know what they say in regular reggaeton, so no, I gotta leave it alone. Like, there's no, 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 no. But shout out to everybody that does. You know what I'm saying? If you like it, I love it. Um, but yeah, man. I mean, what's the podcast? Season 4, episode 13. We knocked it out the park. Um, Obviously, like Abdul said, man, we won't be here next week. It's just end of summer vibes, man. We're just gonna relax before we really get it cranking for this fall 2022. And again, man, I think I said it before, Eddie. You might have been out of town, but if you are investing some money right now, I would really look at Phase. Phase has it's performed. It's a +8 so far.
Hmm.
So the initial offering was $10.34, and now sits at like 18.43. So
Okay.
if you are down to put some money out there, man, I've put some money into Phase, performing pretty well. I know one of the guys on the YouTube that comments said he went all in on Phase as well, also. So, the market's still in dismay, um, and I would definitely be cautious with your investing right now, but that's one that I'm rocking with at the moment. So, um,
Word.
that's just a jewel that we're giving out right there. So, excuse me. Shout out to my guy, always available. Hashtag Shoe Eddie.
Peace, yo.
Our guy, sneakers superstar of the month. Don't charge Abdul. Remember to check us out on youtube.com/What's the Podcast and What's the Podcast.live for our previous episodes. Sean Paul episode will be up. Let's say Friday. Let's shoot for Friday.
All
Let's
right.
apply a little bit of pressure, and
We should
it's
just drop it next Thursday instead of our episode.
potentially, yeah. I mean, I'm all for it. I think that it's a great interview that needs a bit more shine. So we should really put all of our interviews on YouTube, to be honest with you. But
Yeah, I
we'll
think
start with
so.
Sean Paul, maybe do Clark, Dre the Mayor, the museum, etc., etc. But
Yeah.
Premium P.
we're immediate with Premium P. Wow, we're a media platform at this
We
point,
didn't have
guys.
that on. We don't have that on video.
We could redrop the audio.
We could
Shit.
Redrop the audio on
repost
YouTube.
it.
Fuck it, yo.
These pictures
We
of
need to get
ourselves.
Premium Pete back. I think that was
Yeah.
really early on.
You
And
know who we
we should.
need to get now?
Nah, who? Tell me.
We just need to get Jay Slayer. Like that would just be
We could do the Premium Pete Jay Slayer combo. Because Jay
Yeah.
Slayer was in the building when we did Premium Pete.
yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
We'll knock it out. All right, so just pay attention to What's a Podcast. Make sure you subscribe, turn your notifications on, because then you basically get a message every time that we drop new content. And being as though we're a media platform, what I'm saying, we're gonna get you from all angles. And we're out of here, guys. Peace.